Let's jump into the daily challenge. Today we have Remnant Hellhorned, both in their exiled versions. But instead of our champion, we get +2 energy per turn. Also there's Acid Rain. So yeah, lots of energy. We have Primitive Mold and Queen Simpling in our starting deck, which isn't a bad combination. Acid Rain will kill the imps, so they will be available for reforms pretty often. Looks like a powerful situation. Yeah. Scores are also relatively high. There are multiple 48k scores and a few that are even higher than that, with SidSim sitting at 51k 125 points. Let's see if we can beat that. Haha. So, our starting deck involves an Entombed Explosive and a Remnant Host, as well as 2 Ritual of Battles. Interesting. Ritual of Battle is a nice card to have with that much energy, but we need someone who can carry it well. A multi-striker, for example. We are up against Talos with Rage, Arcos with Harvest and Incant, and Seraph with Sap. Okay. No champion. Have to keep that one in mind. Okay, we start with 3 tombs and we get the choice between these tomb relics. So what do we want our tombs to do? Provide us with energy or block hits? Tomb units get +30 health and burnout 1. I mean, that's pretty good for the first time around, but as soon as we reform them, the burnout 1 becomes a downside. I'd rather have them at 1 health than at burnout 1, so they are guaranteed to die 2 times at least. Which means we should go with the encased Ember. What to do with it? We'll have to see. But Hellhorned does have a few ways to spend large amount of Ember on. Mark of Innovation, no issue there, because we do have Acid Rain taking out all the enemies for sure before they can deal damage to our pile. How do I beat the boss? Pretty sure there will be Entombed Explosives involved. Right, we need a blocker. No, we don't need a... No, we need a blocker in front of the Entombed Explosive. Like a train steward. Do I play the Remnant Host? I probably do. What about a Queen Simpling? We need something to stack the Ritual of Battle on. Let's see what we can reform. Well, obviously these units with burnout 1 are not the thing we want to stack Rage on. So maybe it's this Train Steward, which we can place on the bottom floor sadly. Might as well. My spoken English has improved? Okay, that's a surprise to me. Didn't expect that. But yeah, I've probably gotten more used to speaking English just through streaming. The question is now, how do we beat the boss? And the answer is, I have no idea. What's even in our draw pile? Nothing. Well, 3 primitive molds and 2 rituals of battles are pretty solid, but we won't have the energy to play them all next turn because no tombs are dying this turn. But that's fine, I guess. We want to play at least 2 of these reform cards anyways. Hi, Horace Jackson, welcome. Thank you. So, today's mutators are Burn Bright, 2 energy per turn, No Champion, and Acid Rain. Oh, Unstable Inferi is there for you. So... how many hits does this block? Well, it blocks us for 2 turns. But it's even better if we put it that way, and then this should be the kill. It isn't. It isn't. I do see the way to a first turn kill now. It's not that hard to do, but it's... I don't want to restart the fight again. I thought the rage would have a larger impact. Draft. I'm interested. That might be how we carry rage. Maybe. Definitely go with the Fledgling Imp here. That's a great way to apply rage. And then I think it's onwards to unit upgrades. Cost reductions are a bit less important just because we have so much Ember anyways. And cost reductions being less important makes Merchants of Magic generally less important, less powerful. Is 15 health enough? We reform this at least once anyways. I wonder how we deal with the burnout. We still have to find a way. Currently we can't really use rage that well on this unit. Paraffin Thug is hard to use with Acid Rain. Wickless Baron can be a good frontliner. Should obviously have gone to the unit banner first. But this is fine. What's our next options? Hersel's Horde, Hellhorned banner versus Remnant banner and Merchant of Magic. This makes me want to purge a Train Steward here. I think I'm gonna go for the Relic and the banner. The Relic could give me a way to deal with burnout pretty easily. For example with Smoke Bomb. Combustible Wax, I think it's called, what it's actually called. This is not a bad start. No reform this turn though. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm just gonna blow up these things. Definitely want to reform. Let's just farm harvest triggers here. And then some rage on top of that will make our Wickless Baron strong enough to deal with any boss here. There we go. We even come out ahead in health. Yeah, I guess this challenge really wants us to go heavy into harvest. With the acid rain and all these expendable units. Now I kind of regret not giving the multi-strike to the Wickless Baron. Wicklash is good, but so is Molded. I kinda want the Wicklash more, to be honest. I'll take another Fledgling Imp. Well, the Helper isn't terrible either. Paraffin Enforcer, Paraffin Thug, Branded Warrior. I kinda want the Wickless Baron and the expendable units as my primary game plan. These units don't really fit all that well into that. Most units won't. I might make an exception for the Range Brute, just because it's such a powerful... Demon units get multi-strike 1. I mean, Temperate Talisman is literally useless to us right now, and only a few cards are really benefiting from it. Vent being among them, which we can no longer pick up because we're past the first 2 fights. There's Alpha Friend or Branded Warrior with multi-strike. Oh. But Alpha Friend is just not that great, right? Branded Warrior might be better, but with Acid Rain we really need a health upgrade on them. This is tough. It really feels like I should switch to using a demon as my scaling element. I don't particularly like Branded Warrior for this, but it should be good. Rare draft picks. I want something to spend my Ember on. Obviously, a Woken's Rail Spike would be close to ideal. But the other Awoken cards are not that great. Channel Song is okay, but it's hard to predict what it's gonna get. I might take Cycle of Life as well. From Stygian, we have Spike of the Stygian, which is quite hard to use. Obviously, Gifts for a Guard is great. It's not Stygian. Umbra has Forever Consumed, Blazing Bolt, Furnace Tap. There are a few good cards in Umbra, but none of them is as good as a Rail Spike here, Awoken's Rail Spike. That's a pretty easy pick with the Ember generation we currently have. Gotten really bad at Monster Train. If you haven't played it in a while, then I guess. I'm probably not at the top of my game either today, but probably still good enough to compete in a daily challenge. It's been a few weeks, yeah. I probably wouldn't be playing it myself anymore, except maybe for the mods, if it weren't for the stream as well. But I do still like it, so it's just that I would not have the motivation otherwise, I think. Fledgling Imp is Rage 3 plus a +3/+3 buff, and it also prevents 9 damage. So basically a +3, +12 and 3 rage versus 10 rage. Yeah, I think that's better. I feel like it's pretty much impossible to get a flying kill here. Was that a better idea than the Entombed Explosive? Maybe. The Entombed Explosive would definitely be better on the top floor. But at least we can remove most of the armor on Talos immediately. How do I keep my branded warrior alive? I don't. I reform them, maybe. And just get the benefits from having a strong Wickless Baron, I guess. This is a lot of triggers for harvest. And let's just play the units. Most of them are better to reform anyways. We have 10 energy and a Woken's Rail Spike. That's pretty neat. I need some hand space though. Ha. Yeah, that should have been clear to me. That I only had a very limited amount of cards in the discard pile. Should have played out a few more cards there, so I could actually draw more stuff. Let's try this again. That was pretty wasteful right there. Hi Chris, welcome! Still think I played a Remnant Host here. Just throw these out for reforming later. Okay, we have 4 cards right now we could draw with the Awoken's Rail Spike. Can make it 5, 6 and then draw. Or we could just play the primitive molds. Not play the Ritual of Battle. I'm definitely gonna play one primitive mold, so I might as well do it first. I think this is how I do it. Fledgling Imp actually survives the Talos hit, so she doesn't gain any armor. Don't like the amount of damage our Baron is taking, but with the amount of damage we are about to put out, I'm okay with it. Too bad we didn't get a flying kill here, but it seemed pretty hard to achieve. Like, we can get to the numbers we need. But not easily. And we need to be on the bottom floor and we can clear the path. So... Yeah, it's tough. Dog Deal, Formless Child, Wax and Spike. Wax and Spike is very tempting with the amount of energy we have. The only problem with it is how do we deal with Burnout 1 on everyone? Mainly how do we deal with Burnout 1 on our Branded Warrior and our Wickless Baron? Currently we can't. So that's certainly an issue. We just have to find a way. Make it work. Big Sludge, so tempting, but I can't really do that. Want to draw, but I think the capacity is more important. Capacity, more than anything, determines how we scale here. Right now. We can always dupe our... Large Stone is not good. We can always dupe our Rail Spike later. Is this the one I want to scale? Yeah, it is. Definitely. Burnout? Anyone need Burnout? No. No one here needs Burnout. Baron just needs to be big. Transsions are definitely the worst units in our deck. Wickless Tycoon. That's a lot of gold. But I still don't think I want it. I could be building for an infinite and the chances we will get one is pretty high. And then the Tycoon will be quite helpful. But it's not really my style. I don't really like these decks that much. Yeah, this prevents some more damage we would otherwise take on our Baron. Is Ritual of Battle... Wait, we kill both of them? We deal 29, then we kill with the Branded Warrior. This gives us another... Yeah, obviously. We have 3 attacks with the backliner, not just 2. I was thinking 2 and was a bit surprised. But it's 3, so it makes sense. I guess I'll put down an Entombed Explosive. Doesn't really change much. This will just provide us with extra energy next turn. Which is nice. We can't really use the Wax and Spike yet. Still. Cost reduce our entire deck. We do now have the Whiplash and we will have it pretty much every turn. Actually every turn? Not actually every turn. So we could use it for... together with the Wax and Spike perhaps? Not really. Takes too long. We need combustible wax for that to really work out. Maybe I should have played the Remnant Host there actually. That was a good fight. The deck is strong, I can see that. Friendly units enter with armor 5. I have to skip this. I can't have my explosives and imp center with armor 5. Memories of the Melted. Are we missing energy, maybe? Because if we do, then this would provide us with a ton of it. Hint, we do not. Sacred Wicks. I would like some more reforming. Then again, we don't really need more. Sometimes we do. Mostly early on. It has consumed. Yeah, that makes sense. Fire Jumper! All the energy. Give us all the energy. I mean... it's imp in a box. We don't need the Fire Jumpers. Even though it would be fun. Why am I not going to the left for the dupes? Resin block? That's not really how we scale. Anvil has the benefit of making the Rituals of Battle playable after the rail spike. But that's about it. It also sometimes helps us early on with Ritual of Battle and Primitive Mold on the same turn, but that's not really that important. Maybe we can make something with Resin block, I don't know. It's time for an Endless Fledgling Imp. No! Oh! Okay. Wait, do we even have a slot for another multi-strike? We did... no, we did the upgrade on the Wickless Baron with something else. What a waste. Shouldn't have rerolled in that case. The stealth guy. That's... I don't think I... I don't think I can rail spike here, right? If we queen simpling in front... this guy will get 10 more armor because the queen simpling dies. This guy will die anyways. But we will also deal 16 extra damage to the overcharge tank. So that's worth it, but it's not a huge difference. There we go. That gives us the kill on everyone here. And a Slate Trigger. Lots of energy this turn. Lots and lots of energy. And we can make some use of it. Everything here dies, so I don't really need more damage with the Molding Imp here. This draft will now be very good to reform. Can't do it right now, but will be able to pretty soon. There we go. That gives us the kill on everyone on this floor. Draft is now dead. We didn't get it back though. There are still a few pieces to the puzzle missing before this deck will become completely ridiculously powerful. But right now this is decent. That was stupid. These drafts were actually not great. Was so close to killing here. But yeah. So close but not quite there. That sucks. I needed stronger stall units in front, like reformed imps, maybe? Or just entombed explosives for the damage. That sucks. Should be able to get the kill here with a bit of luck. There we go. Huh, this looks familiar. I'm gonna try to high roll. I'm gonna try to high roll really hard. I need to transcend him now. It's time for some spell upgrades. Railspike needs permafrost. Makes a pretty big difference. I think the other slot could be a consume remove. No, don't want the consume removed. Not anymore. We don't have anything that benefits from magic power. I like the idea of a giant ritual of battle. Let's purge the final train steward and a queen simpling. Yeah, these are pretty unimpactful by now. Onwards to Arcus. Here I definitely would like to try to go for a flying kill, but my problem with that is I can't see us pushing through these waves very well. Maybe we can with the draft. I guess the draft is a possibility. I want this guy to slay and the draft to gain the multi-strike. I should probably reform it at least once. Shattering Dark Shard. Do I care? Should I care? I probably shouldn't care. I think I should go with what I planned. Mostly because I also have 5 damage because this guy sweeps. Well, it's kind of annoying. Because the branded warrior will die eventually. I don't need that. There's our draft, that's good. That's really good. Now the branded warrior can die without that being an issue. Imp in a box and a Woken's Rail Spike would be the best cards to bring back. I guess that's okay. It allows me to get that draft buffed up. I don't think I Sacred Wicks here. No. We save that for a later time. Now I want to play it though. Oh! How much damage can I do with giant Waxen Spike? We need 550 damage. We can play a Waxen Spike for 28, which would be 84 power on everyone. 84 times. This guy will hit the frontliner, then we have 7 hits. 84 times 7 is about 600. I forgot the memories. And also I made a slight miscalculation because the Dark Shard was on the floor, so my spike will be smaller. Does that mean I should... I should probably keep the memories of the melted in hand here. It's not really a good reason to play it, actually. This feels wrong. But it's a lot of damage, it's hard to pass up. But now everything changes, so... And now this is no longer even close to lethal because, yeah, I should have stuck with my old plan. Even though, yeah, I should have. I did play both of these on that floor, right? I think I did. Oops. Uh-oh. That might actually screw things up. I did play the Impish Scholar. Yep. I can't reproduce it. It's too much RNG and I don't know the exact setup. I will try one more time. But why do I have to mess things up like that? I was like, yep, it works. And then play the rail spike, screwing me over. Ah. I honestly shouldn't play these things on the bottom floor. They should go here. This time we got it. I think we played it even, right? Did we play the Sacred Wicks this turn? No, we didn't. I think I said... Yeah, I think I said I would save it. We did play the memories for double ritual and we got the memories back with reforming the Impish Scholar. Which didn't happen this time. Yeah. It's too complex. So now, how much is the Waxen Spike? 24 times 7. That's about 150. I had it, but I threw it away. Waves remaining 2. We can't engineer a flying kill on any other floor. It's just not possible. That feels like a loss to me. Not like a victory. But we can still get a flying kill against Seraph and get a top 10 top 10 finish out of this run. Spike of the Hellhorned. And now it's draw time. Spike of the Hellhorned is much easier to use. And Wax and Spike. It's also double stackable. But I think I want to look at the relics here. There's Resonant Shard. Memorial Fund is also really tempting with this deck. But it's a bit too late for that, isn't it? Not interested in these spirits. Time to purge the remaining Queen Simplings. Time to purge the Wax and Spike, maybe. We now have Spike of the Hellhorned for the same thing. So Wax and Spike was not a mistake. Could have given us the Arcus kill, but we no longer need it now. How do we deal with the top floor? What can Remnant Host do? Not enough. How do we deal with the bottom floor? This floor is fine. That's the only floor we don't have to care about. That kills one of them. The best I can do here. Maybe I should have used the Fledgling Imp as well. Collector out of reach. Oh? Sure. Let's do that. Seems like a good play. Do I want the random imps? I don't think so. Draw 9. Let's draw 6 here. We only have 7 cards in the deck anyways. And we use the memories to apply more rage. Okay. This deck can do some pretty busted stuff. That much is clear. If I get a Transcend Imp after this fight, things get real nutty. Wasn't a great fight. Would the very fatal melting crushing demise. I think that's a skip. Although crushing demise has a case in this deck for killing off our Impish Scholar. That might just be good enough. Well, impressive does that job better, but I think this is a skip. No, I'll take the impressive. We have a lot of imps. We can make use of this, and with an upgrade, kinda need the dupe, but I also kinda want the spell upgrades is the problem here. Indeed. Maybe we don't need the dupe. Want the impressive to consume. Holdover doesn't really matter. I should have looked at a Merchant of Trinkets first. Oh, there's Ashes of the Fallen and the Unbroken Horn. Let's get both of them. Do we get holdover now? I don't think we need that. Turns out we didn't need Crushing Demise after all, because we found Impressive right afterwards. Let's remove the final Queen's Impling and then head on towards the Seraph fight. Let's see what our huge Ember deck can do. Two draft units. Uh-oh. We can't actually... Well, we can play the Branded Warrior on the bottom floor and they will survive. I guess that's good enough. What did we consume? Imp in a box? Finding Transcend Imp is a priority here. Feel like I need to at least try. Right. These guys will die. If anything, the Remnant... No. It's all bad. One doesn't really do much either. Oh dear. Well, we want to let that draft die anyways, right? Alright, nothing to reform yet. That Dark Wings is an actual problem here. Never mind. Yeah, we can save our bottom floor here. Everything's falling apart now. Oh yeah, you die, huh? Well, these guys are back with burnout. I guess we rely on this draft now. I mean, that's a pretty beefy draft. At least we have that going for us. Yeah, we're not making any progress. Well, at least give me back the scholar once. Hellspike? Too late, but it's funny nonetheless. Rage 200, armor 200. I mean, yeah, that's a good spell. Graf is a good player. I do agree. They single-handedly saved us in this draft, in this fight. Well, wasn't my best performance, but it was fun. That was certainly a fun run. We had the ultimate Ember economy. Just our timing wasn't great with capitalizing on it. But you know what? It was a fun run. That's good enough for me. For now. Yeah. Encased Ember. Not a bad way to generate extra Ember for your X-cost spells. Yeah, rank 223. At least that's still the top quarter. Let me take a look at Sitsim's stack. Relics makes sense. Cultured Steel maybe less so, but Branded Warrior with double Battlestone. Paraffin Thug with Battlestone and Multi-Strike for some coin. Wickless Tycoon, Big Sludge. That's a lot of priority units. Forever consume with holdover. Spike of the Hellhorned. I don't like the deck, but it was certainly effective. I wish I could see that run. Maybe then I would like the deck more. 34 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty fast. How long did we take? 57 minutes. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I do commentate most of my plays, so it's to be expected that it's gonna be a bit longer.